All right, so I want to talk to you guys today about what is the right kind of restaurant to work with our company. Because oftentimes we get lots of people applying to work with us, inquiring to work with us, and just asking general questions. And I thought it'd be great if I just address this overall in a short video like this today, because again, so many people ask, and I want to tell you why, not just so that you know if you're a good fit to work with us, but so you know if your business is in a healthy spot, and maybe it's going to give you some ideas in which you can better your business, you can apply these things to your business, and overall help you run a better restaurant overall, okay? So generally speaking, out the gates, we don't like working with brand new concepts. Now, we will oftentimes, once in a while, when the owner has a ton of experience and they have other locations or concepts. Reason for this, guys, is we want to work with owners that are experienced. We don't want to work with someone who's opening their first restaurant, this is their first time doing it, because oftentimes there's going to be a lot of issues that they're going to have out the gates, right? I mean, how many times have you guys opened a restaurant and in the first 2 weeks, you learn a million different things about your business? You learn that actually you don't want this on your menu, or all your guests are asking about this, or oh my God, you picked the wrong location, right? So there's a lot of things out the gates which we don't want to have to deal with. And so we'd rather work with someone who's more established, more experienced, so they can apply our program and instantly have success out the gates. So that's the first thing. The second thing, as it relates to average ticket value. Generally speaking, we like working with restaurants with a little bit more than an above average ticket, okay? Now above average, let's just say typically what we're looking at is like a minimum of like the sweet spot for us is like $40 to like $80 tickets are amazing. We love that. Anything above that, even better. Anything below that, we still will work with you. Depends on the brand though, right? So let's just say, for example, your average ticket is 20 bucks, which is a little bit lower than we typically would like. But let's just say that's the case and you have insane volume in store, right? Let's just say you're doing $300,000 a month. Okay. That's someone we want to work with, right? Hey, you've proven that the low ticket at your brand, you have high volume. So it works out, right? The numbers pan out. The other thing we look at is location and what is the TAM in the area. We call it the total addressable market in the area. Are there only 5,000 people in your city? Is that it? Is that all it's going to be in which we can reach in the area? Because if that's the case, that's going to be really tough. We want a bigger audience because when we're running ad budgets like $1,000, $1,500, sometimes $2,000 a month, if you only have 5,000 people in your area, that's simply just not enough people that we can reach, right? And it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it, honestly. For us, for you, it just doesn't, it's not a good fit. Now, if your total addressable market is a couple 100,000 people, hey, that's awesome. That's like an endless pit of people that we can continue reaching out to, bring them into your restaurant, and that's a really healthy situation, right? Okay, let's talk about financials. Now, we do have a financial minimum. It's roughly around $500,000 a year is what we want our clients to be making in order to work with us. Now, let me talk to you about that really quick. A lot of people get upset, and I understand. I understand if you're running a business that's not at that level, and you are really seeking getting some help, and you just simply can't get that from us because you're not at that level. Let me explain why we don't take someone under that level. Because it's my belief, after working with literally over thousands of restaurant concepts, tons of restaurant concepts, right? If you're doing like 30,000 a month, there's a few things you can optimize in store that are gonna get you to that 40, 50, maybe 60,000 a month before you apply literally any kind of marketing, really, honestly. And the thing about it too is like, if you're not at least at like 40,000 a month, you probably have some things you need to fix before you should apply marketing. Right? I always tell people this, focus on your brand, focus on your product, focus on your service. Once you've perfected those things, then look into marketing, then look into a company like ours. Because at the end of the day, I can give you the best marketing solution in the world, but if your product's not great or the service is off or you have other issues going on with your company, it doesn't matter how good the marketing is, it's not gonna work. I always tell people this too. Marketing is a truth accelerator. If you got great things going on for your business, people like you, all these great things are going on, I'm gonna help you accelerate that really quick. I'm gonna help you accelerate the success you're already seeing. On the other side of this though, if you have issues in store, if people are complaining, we're gonna accelerate that negativity. And I don't wanna do that, right? So the last thing I wanna do is come into a business, give them my marketing solutions, and then they have all these issues, right? And then it doesn't really work, right? That's not what we're trying to do. So long story short, that is what we typically look at as far as location, TAM, average ticket order. Now, going really quick, just back to financials, I just mentioned the minimum. Most clients that work with us, generally speaking, are at that like $1 million to like $3 million a year mark. That's just what it usually is, just so you guys know. And then as far as like multi-stores or not, we do single stores, we do multi-stores, 50 plus locations. It really depends. And depending on the client we take on, we're going to apply a different marketing system. Now, pretty much all of our clients, they're gonna get what we call the chain marketing framework because that's what we know is gonna work. But within that chain marketing framework, we're gonna apply different principles and strategies depending on the business. Hey, some clients of ours do a lot of catering, some do private events. Some don't do either of those. Depending on your business, we're gonna do different things. So anyway, guys, I hope this video helped you understand what we typically look at. And I hope it helps you understand also looking at your business and thinking about, what are you doing in store? What are you doing in your area to promote your business, to get it out there, to better the systems and processes in-house? And again, if you're under that $500,000 mark, guys, I promise you, there's tons of opportunity for you guys to better things in store to get over that hump. I know there's tons of things you can be doing. What I would recommend for you, by the way, is just focus on like 1 or 2 products and push those really, really hard. Make that your goal to make everyone in your area know what that is and become famous for that. That would be my first note. So anyway, guys, again, hope you got some value from this. Hope it helped. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to comment below and be sure to hit that subscribe button. See ya.